Whether it's a product for home or business, farm or factory, you can be sure if it's Westinghouse.
Set for the wild Irish. Oh, boatswain's mate, aboard His Majesty's frigate Invincible, striding the deck in a gale of wind. That's how Squire Trelawney always says it, gale of wind.
My Lord Essex, 5th. You just be thankful your poor father left you the good name of Oakland and a roof over our heads. Oh, I must say, trade could be better, no harm done.
Mother, do I always have to do the dishes and never fight against fearful odds? Mother, do I always have to be just me?
Look here, mate. Sail up end the far side of this here sea chest and let's see what kind of a man you are. Look lively, lad. Heave away there. Heave away. Heave away, lad. Avast heaving. Load away. Load away there. That's well. Aye. Aye, all snug and shipshape. A handy cove. And a pleasantly situated grog shop. I wonder, would you be having much company here, mate?
Nobody ever comes here, sir. Only the squire and the doctor.
We get very little trade, sir. More's the pity.
Then I'll bite away with you. Have you berth here for a sailor man?
Well,
nothing fancy, you understand.
We have a nice, cozy room, sir, just yonder there.
Then I'll stay with you for a fortnight or two, or maybe more. I'm a plain man, ma'am. Rum and bacon and eggs is what I want. And the head of the road up there. For to watch ships off.
Well, sir, what might I,
What might you be calling me? Well, you might just call me Captain.
If you please, sir, I was thinking more on the lodging, sir, if you please.
I see what you're at. Well, look ye here.
Oh, yes, sir, Captain. And you're welcome, sir, I'm sure. And if you please, sir, the boy here will help you with your chest, and I'll just see that your room is tidy.
What ship, Captain?
Many a ship, lad. Many a good ship. A word with you, mate. You see? See the silver fourpenny? It's a good one, too. See for yourself. It's yours, the first of the month, if you'll stand a strict watch and keep a weather eye open for a seafaring man with one leg, and bring me word on the run the moment you clap eyes on him.
Aye, aye, sir.
And remember, night and day, you're to keep your eyes open for a seafaring man with one leg. And remember, mum's the word.
Mum it is, sir.
Well, then be lively, lad. Heave away here. We'll stow the chest beside my bunk so I can keep a close watch on her. 15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum. Drink, and the devil is done with the rest. Yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum. Hey, load away there, lad. That's well. That's like
murders. You'll surely ruin us. Dr. Livesey, Jim and I are at our wits' ends.
Now, Mrs. Hawkins, you have nothing to fear. I'm not only the village doctor, but the magistrate. Ah, Jim left. Take care of your mother. And if you need me, you just send word to the village. Good night.
Good night, Doctor. Where is it?
In his room, I guess, Mother. Shall we ask him for the money he owes us?
No, Jim. Oh, week after week and never a penny. If ever I pluck up the art to ask him to pay, he roars and blows his nose and frightens me out of my wits.
I'll ask him.
You don't do such a thing. You're a fine, brave lad, son. You put me in mind of your poor father. I only hope you live till you grow a bit more sense in your head. Jim, I'm going down to the village and tell the squire about all this.
Dead man's chest. Yo, ho, ho, and a bottle of rum. Drink and the devil had done for the rest. Ho, 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 and a bottle of rum.
Come here, Sonny. Come here. Nearer. Nearer. Is this here table set for my mate Bill?
Table's for the captain, and he's a friend of mine.
Well, my mate Bill will be called captain like as not. He has a pretty cut here on his cheek of my mate Bill. If you like, it's this cheek now is my mate Bill in this house.
A man to see you, Captain. Not the one you told me about, though. He was here a little while ago. He must have gone out the other way.
Which way, Sonny? Which way will he go?
There's a big high rock up on the bluff. Up the road. He goes that way with his spyglass to watch for ships.
Bless me, dear old Bill. With a spyglass under his arm. Bless his old arms. Inside, lad. Not a peep, Sonny. Not so much as a squeak.
Hold! Hold! Where's my rum?
Dear old Bill.
Black dog.
Who else? Black dog as ever. Come for to see his old shipmate Billy Bones at the Admiral Benbow Inn. Ah, Bill. And we've seen a sight or two since I lost them 2 talons.
Well, now that you've run me down, speak up. What is it I say? Speak up.
Well, first I'll have a spot of rum from this here dear child as I took such a liking to. Fetch the rum, son. Bill here has an account to settle with his old shipmates. Where is it, Bill?
An account to settle, say you. Well, let's have it here.
How's that, Bill?
Easy. And here's an end to it.
Oh. Rum.
Are you hurt?
I gotta get out of here. Huh.
all right, Jim. It's all right. I came back because your mother seemed so worried, but it's all right now.
He had a fight with a pirate who called him Billy Bones. Where's he wounded?
Wounded? No more wounded than you nor I. The man has had a stroke, I should think.
How's Black Dog? Let me wrong.
Listen, one glass of rum won't kill you, but if you take one, you'll take another. And I'll stake my wig if you don't break off short, you'll die.
Well, give me a hand, mate. Get me up to the window so I can see the road.
Mind you stay still there now. Don't worry, Jim. You'll be quiet enough now.
I'm awful glad you stopped back tonight, Doctor. I didn't know what to do.
Well, just tell him for me no more rampages. Another stroke and he's a goner. Now, good night, Jim.
Good night, sir.
Jim, you will give me just one noggin of rum, won't you?
What the doctor says.
Yeah, what do doctors know about seafaring men? See how my hand fidgets? If I don't have a dram of rum, I'll have the heart. I see some of them now. There's old Flint standing in the corner behind you. Huh?
There's nobody there.
Well, they'll be back soon. Be more of them, and if they tip me the black spot, I'm done for.
What's the black spot, Captain?
Oh, summons like, matey. A death warrant. You saw that seafaring man?
Black Dog?
Oh, and there's worse to come. Oh, they'll be all crowding around now. It's my sea chest they're after. If they do me in, I want you to get on a horse and ride to that Dr. Swab and tell him to round up whole Flint's crew. Of course, I'm the only one that knows the place. Now, help me, lad, and we'll be hurled on a sight by sunup. They're singing in my ears. Lay me back, lad. Lay me now. Oh. Lovers, last of all lovers, lovers.
Some kind friend, kindly inform a poor blind man who lost his precious sight of his eyes in the gracious service of his country, England, and God bless King George, what part of the country he may be in.
Why, sir, you're at the sign of the Admiral Benbow.
Oh, will you give me your hand, my kind young friend, and lead me in? Ah, take me to the captain.
Sir, upon my word, I dare not.
You show me to him straight, or I'll break your arm. Stay right where you are, Bill. I can't see, but I can hear the quivering of a finger. Lead me to him now. Business is business, Bill. Hold out your left hand. Boy, take his left hand by the wrist and hold it close to my right. And now it is done. It's done.
Black spot. Captain, did they slip you the black spot? Captain Bill! Mother! Mother!
Now, Jim, thou not lose the good money lawfully out. That was checked out in the backyard for us. But we must hurry, Jim. Hurry.
You have till 10 tonight. Mother, he had the 10.
Hurry, Jim, hurry. The key. Get the key. Give it to me. Lock's rusted.
Let me try.
Must be a Sunday bed. What's that? Looks like papers. Gold we're after. Gold that he owed us. But hurry, Jim, they may come at any moment.
Look, this one's got a hole in it.
Even money.
And here's a guinea.
I can't count even money.
Did you hear that?
Oh, Jim, don't frighten me.
Listen. The blind man. Mother, take the hold of it and let's be going.
They'll kill us. Come on, I'll take what I have. Come on, let's run.
And I'll take this.
Jim, bolt the door.
Where are you? Here, get away from it. Get away from it. Get away from it. I tell you, get away from it.
Mother, don't stop here.
Jim, I'm going to faint.
Mother, please don't faint here because...
Where is it? Where is it? Black dog. Did you get it? No lies now.
Look, Bill's dead.
Search you. Morgan, you search the house and find it. Find it alive.
There's nothing there. Everything's turned upside down, but there's nothing there. Well, the money's here.
Blast the money, it's the chart we're after.
The people of this house has got it. The mother and that lad. Oh, how I wish I had put his eyes out.
All right. Hold on, Pew, there's the signal.
All right, lads, we better watch out of here. The law will be down on us.
Tell you what, you all scatter now. Find the lad and his mother. They can't be very far from here now.
No, there's the signal again, Pew. It's the law, the king's law.
Let's go. Idiots, stand and find that chart. And we'll all be rich as kings. I tell you, stay where you are. Hold on.
There they are, off an army aboard.
Why, you blubbering, blithering idiots! Where are you? None of you. Not one of you had the nerve or dared to face Bill, and I did it. I did it alone, a blind man. Am I to lose my chance because of you? Blast you, am I to become a crawling beggar, plunging for rum, when I might be rolling in the carriage? Why, you blasted love you. Morgan! Johnny Morgan! Give me a horse! Johnny, don't you hear them? They're getting closer, Johnny! Johnny! Which way? Johnny! Johnny! Oh,
Squire, we found old Pew, or what was left of him, but the others got clean away.
I've heard of old Billy Bones, of course. He was made under Flint. Flint was the bloodthirstiest buccaneer that ever sailed the seas. But the Spaniards and the odious French were so prodigiously afraid of him, sir, that I was sometimes proud that he was an Englishman.
Yeah.
Sir, I think they're after this.
Oh, to be sure, to be sure.
Shall we open it?
Just a minute. Squire, what I want to know is this. Supposing we have here some clues as to where Flint buried his treasure, would that treasure amount to much?
Amount? It'll amount to this. I'll fit out a ship in Bristol dock and take you and young Hawkins along. We'll find that treasure if we search for a year.
Very well, Jim. Then if you're agreeable, let's open the packet.
Come, lad.
Give him a chance, Squire, but hurry, hurry.
An island.
Treasure Island. Skeleton Hill.
What does it say there?
East, south, east, and by east 10 feet. The bar gold and silver is in the north catch.
Jim? Jim! Don't you think you've had about enough excitement for one day?
No, Mother, no.
Excuse me, Mrs. Hawkins, a matter of the utmost importance. Doctor, you'll give up your wretched practice at once.
Trelawney, I'll go with you, and I'll go bail for it, and so will Jim.
Gentlemen, tomorrow I start for Bristol.
Jim!
Yeah, Mrs. Hawkins, the lad will be perfectly safe in my hands. In 3 weeks, we'll have the best ship and the choicest crew in England. Hawkins shall come as cabin boy. You, Livesey, will be ship's doctor, and I shall be admiral. We'll have favorable winds, a quick passage, and not the least difficulty in finding the spot. Then we'll have money to eat, to roll in, to play ducks and drakes with forever after.
Mother.
Oh dear.
that you've seen part one of Treasure Island. Let's pause for a moment and look at our Westinghouse program and Betty Finesse. Be kind to your purse. Well, sometimes that's kind of hard.
I know. But let me show you how to be really kind to your purse when you buy a refrigerator that you don't have to defrost. And here's the answer. The world's most automatic refrigerator, the wonderful Westinghouse Frost-Free. It never needs defrosting, and it's $50 less than any of the so-called automatic refrigerators on the market today. And remember that frost-free means no defrosting anywhere. Not here in the food storage section or up here in the freezer. Look for this famous magic button. It's the sign of the exclusive frost-free system. And remember, you never touch that button. Every time you close the door, this knob here pushes this button. And when you've opened and closed the door enough times for frost to begin to form, the button automatically sends a signal that starts the frost-free system working. And every bit of frost disappears so fast that your frozen foods here in the freeze chest always stay safely, firmly frozen. Now, when it comes to other so-called automatic refrigerators, I want to warn you that you still have to empty a pan or a jug of defrost water. But with the Westinghouse Frost-Free, the defrost water evaporates automatically. You have nothing to do and nothing to touch. And just look at all the other wonderful features you get in a Westinghouse Frost-Free. A real big freezer. And then down here, there's a humidor that keeps your green things garden fresh for days. And over here, these sturdy shelves in the door that keep things in such easy reach. Let me remind you once more that the Westinghouse Frost-Free is the only fully automatic refrigerator on the market. And it's $50 less than any self-defrosting refrigerator made today. See this and the other Frost-Free models at your Westinghouse dealer. You won't find any other refrigerators like them anywhere. And remember, you can be sure if it's Westinghouse.
We return now to Westinghouse Studio 1 and Treasure Island.
Ah, there you are, then. Come aboard, men, come aboard.
Sir, when do you sail?
Sail? Why, at once, lad, with the tide. As soon as my friend John Silver comes aboard. Get Redruth. Did you bring my spyglass?
Why, Squire, mistress sends her love and 3 pairs of wool socks.
Seaward ho, my liberty, seaward ho. You hang the treasure. It's the glory of the sea that's turned my head. Captain.
Captain Smollett, sir, at your service. Wilson, lively there with the powder and arms.
Lively it is, sir.
Just a moment, Captain. I took Long John Silver's advice, and myself ordered the powder stored for it, for safety.
Sir, I understand John Silver is cook this voyage, and I'm captain. I'll stow the powder and arms out, here in the cabin, handy to ourselves.
Sir, do you think we're going to have a mutiny?
Silence, lad. Get below. Stow your things and report back here for duty.
Aye, aye, sir.
Yes, well, Captain, do you?
Gentlemen, no captain would put to sea if he thought that, but I must ask you to allow me to make a garrison of the after cabin here, manned by ourselves.
And that's fair enough. What do you say, Squire?
I agree, rather than waste time looking for another man. However, I want it understood, Captain, that I think the worse of you and your very bad manners.
That's as you please, sir. You'll find I'll do my duty. Easy with the powder, men. Easy there.
So, Bates. Oh, what's all this? What's all this?
Taking the powder and arms aft the cabin, Jack.
So, you're John Silver, eh?
Aye, aye, sir. Long John Silver, they call me. Ship's cook, sir.
Very well, Silver. I'll run the deck this voyage. You run the galley.
Aye, sir.
Wilson, man the capstan. Heave short.
Aye, sir. Man the captain! Man the captain! Heave away! Where we go, lads? It was the stable, John.
Aye, aye. We'll sail with a lively stave this trip. Now, move around, boys. Heel. 15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo-ho-ho Yo-ho, and a bottle of rum. Drink, and the devil have done for the rest. Yo-ho, and a bottle of rum.
That is a good man, Captain.
Very likely, sir.
Squire, remember Captain Billy Bones? Remember he said to keep one eye out for a seafaring man with one leg?
There's many a seafaring man with one leg, son. But this one, John Silver, is the best man we've got. Why, he literally slaved in our interest. He found me a whole crew just like that. The minute he knew what port we were sailing for.
Port? What port?
Treasure, man, treasure.
But,
Here, you ship's boy, off to the cook and get some work.
Yes, sir, but, sir...
Move, blast you. I'll have no favorites on this ship.
Aye, aye, sir.
Yo-ho, and a bottle of rum. Drink, and the devil have done for the rest. Yo-ho, and a bottle of rum. Well, speak out, lad.
Hawkins, sir, reporting for duty.
Ah, you're the new ship's boy, are you? Pleased I am to meet you.
Anchors up in the way, sir.
Break her loose. Up royals, up topsails. Heave away lively there. Make it lively, Silver.
Aye, aye, lively, sir. Now, Hawkins, my boy, we'll have a lively tune for the lads to heave by, huh? We'll all go down to Davy Jones at the bottom of the deep blue sea. Sing, blast ya, sing, where they rolled and silver and dead men's bones at the bottom of the deep blue sea.
We're safe and snug here. Now, what's the word?
Ah, Jack, I've had enough of Captain Smollett and the Squire. I want to move into that cabin. I want their pickles and wine and the like, I do.
Now, lads, you'll birth for it and live hard and speak easy and eat scanty, while those that live aft will live soft and speak hard and eat dainty until I gives the word.
Well, I don't say no, do I? What I want to know is when.
That's what I want to know.
When? Well, now, we've Captain Smollett, a first-rate seaman, and he's sailing the ship for us, ain't he? And we've the doctor and the squire with a map or such like trying to find the treasure for us, ain't they? Well, then what I say is let them find the treasure and help to bring us abroad before we make a move.
Jack, I didn't have a quarter like this job till I heard it straight from you. Now, here's my hand on it.
Ah, Tom, done, huh? Only thing is, it's Captain Flint's treasure for sure. 700 pounds or 1,000 pounds or more. And I don't want any of these sea lawyers coming back unexpected like. So what I say is, when the time comes, death to 'em all.
I claim Smollett. I'll slit his bloomin' throat, I will.
And I claim Trelawney, I do. I'll wring his calf's head right clean off his body with these two hands, so I will. Tom, nip over like a sweet chap and spear me an apple, will you?
Here's to Flint, and here's to death.
Ah, here's to ourselves and hold your luck. Plenty of prizes and plenty of death.
And ho!
Where away?
We're headed to the starboard.
Stand by to come about. On the lee.
On the lee it is, sir.
Morgan, take a lead line forward.
Aye, sir.
Any of you men never seen this land before?
I have, sir. I watered here in a trader and I was ship's cooking. Used to be a main place for pirates, sir. Sorry, Joe, begging your pardon, sir.
Don't bother me now, lad.
Yes, sir, but...
Not now, lad. Go away. Stand by to let go your port anchor.
This is a sweet spot, this island, Jim.
Pieces of light, pieces of light.
Pieces of 8, says you. It's a sweet spot, this island, Jim. And if ever you want to go exploring, old John will put you up some cookies, the like of which your own mother never fixed.
Pieces of 8, pieces of 8. Ah!
If I claim Trelawney, I'll wring his calf's head right clean off his body with these 2 hands. And that's just what they said.
Jim, have a drink.
No, thank you, sir. I don't drink.
Captain, I was wrong. I trusted that murderous scoundrel Silver. I own myself a fool, sir, and I await your orders.
Well, we can't turn back now. If ever I gave that order, they'd find it the signal to strike. Gentlemen, we're out of fresh water. If it comes to a fight right off, I'm afraid we'll have to abandon the ship and take our chances ashore.
Look, there's fresh water here in the old fort that Flint built. That's our best spot once it comes to a fight.
Captain, sir, the lad is tired and out of sorts, and a turn ashore would hurt nobody.
Silver, tell the men I said they could take the cutter and go ashore, as many as please.
Very good, sir. All right, lads. Them as want to go ashore, the cutter's alongside. 3 cheers for Captain Smollett. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! And 1 cheer more for that dear old Squire.
Well, gentlemen, you see how it is. I was afraid I'd have open mutiny if I denied the crew.
In my opinion, Silver wanted all hands ashore for a quiet council of war.
At any rate, gentlemen, mark my words, tonight will tell us which of the crew are with us and who are against us.
Well, we're 5 anyway, counting Redruth and Jim here. The men like Jim, he can help us. He keeps his ears open.
Hawkins, I put prodigious faith in you, son.
I don't know what that is, sir, but I'll do what I can.
Good lad.
They're ready to cast off.
Are you all going ashore, lad?
No, sir. They're leaving 2, 3, 4 of them aboard.
Jim, where are you going?
You won't need me aboard, sir.
Hawkins, it's not safe.
His mother certainly wouldn't approve.
Just off! Pull away!
Jim! Here, what do you men want? Get forward where you belong.
Stand where you are, Black Dog. Any man makes a signal to the boats, that man is dead. Get inside, Doctor.
The devil take long, John. I say now's the time.
I say we wait.
I say how long do we stand off and on like a bloomin' bumboat?
On with you, Captain, sir.
Good man, bosun. Redruth, get a line, lower the powder and supplies into the longboat. She's right there, alongside us.
The ladder's rigged and the longboat's ready to sail, sir.
Very good. After you, Doctor.
Oh, after you, Squire.
After you, Captain.
My prerogative, Squire.
Very well.
There's no 2 ways about it, Will. The cards is down. Either you're for us or against us. Now, which is it?
John Silver, I'd sooner lose my good right hand than turn against my duty. John!
Hands off.
Tell me, in the name of heaven, what was that?
That? Oh, I reckon that must have been Alan.
Alan Carson?
Aye. He was against us, and the boys have turned against him. Quiet now, ain't it?
Rest his soul for a true sin. And if I'm to die too, I'll die in my duty. Kill me too if you can. I defy you.
Now let's pause a moment and look again at our Westinghouse program. The man who exploded. Well, he looks as though he's about ready to explode, but what's it all about?
Just this. He's been trying to watch television all evening, but he's had to jump up every few minutes, like this, to adjust his set because of interference. After 2 hours of that, well, he just exploded. Isn't that too bad? And he could have had such a pleasant time if he'd been watching television on a new Westinghouse big screen set like this one, for instance. There just isn't any interference to bother you on the screen of a new Westinghouse set. There are no flopovers like this, for instance. They've been completely eliminated by a sensational new development called the electronic clarifier. And if you've ever felt like exploding because of streaks on your screen like this, they usually come from someone in the neighborhood using outmoded electrical equipment, well, you just sit back and relax. You won't get any on the screen of a new Westinghouse set because of the electronic clarifier. And then there's the business of airplanes. When they fly overhead, your present set probably does this, doesn't it? Uh-huh. It gets the flutters. Well, there won't be any flutters on a new Westinghouse set. There just can't be because of the electronic clarifier. Now, at last, you get clear pictures that stay clear, with no streaks, no flutter, and no flopover in every area where the television signal is normal. And if the set you're looking at now gives you a clear picture here in the center, but out toward the edges it tends to blur, well, that's another trouble that you won't have with a new Westinghouse set, because the picture is always clear and sharp all over. There are lots of other wonderful improvements in new Westinghouse sets, too. As a matter of fact, I don't have time to tell you about all of them, but they all add up to this. With all these amazing improvements, Westinghouse brings you the very best television reception possible. So why don't you stop in at your Westinghouse dealer and see these beautiful new Westinghouse big screen television sets for yourself? They're really just so beautiful, and you'll be surprised that your dealer will give you a most generous trade-in allowance on your old small screen set. And remember, you can be sure if it's Westinghouse.
We return now to Westinghouse Studio 1 and Treasure Island.
Ben Gunn I am, and I haven't spoke with Christian or heathen these 3 years. Hey, mate, you mightn't happen to have a piece of cheese about you now? No? Oh, well, many's a long night I've dreamed of cheese, toasted mostly. I've lived that rough you'd be ashamed to hear it, mate. But I had a pious mother, I did. You might not think to look at me, would you?
No, not in particular.
Like my old mother predicted, it all come from pitching pennies on gravestones. But I'll tell you, lad, now I'm rich, and... Tell me, lad. Tell me straight. Might I Captain Flint's ship?
I'll tell you straight. There are some of Flint's hands aboard. Worse luck for us.
Not a man with one leg. Not Long John.
He's the cook and the ringleader, too.
I'll tell you, lad, true, like you told me. I were in Flint's ship, I were. The old walrus. Billy Bones was mate, and Long John, he was the quartermaster. One day, Flint come ashore to bury the treasure. Him and 6 seamen. and us a-waiting for him on the ship. And one day Flint come back to the old wars in a little boat, all alone. The treasure buried, and the 6 dead, and them all buried too. It was murder, murder. How he done it we could never make out. Him against the 6. Little feller Flint was, but real rough, he. Good. Was you sent by Long John? If you was, I'm a cook goose. Was you sent by him?
I wasn't sent by anybody. Long John is a mutineer. I'm on the Squire's side.
Ah, you're a pious lad. Now, boy, would you say Ben Gunn could trust your Squire? Would he give a man the passage home?
Why, we should want you to help work the ship home.
Aye, aye, so you would. Just you mention Ben Gunn to your Squire like this. You say 3 years he was marooned on this island all alone. And him a thinking on a prayer sometimes. The most precious part of Gunn's time, you say, was took up with another matter. And you give him a nip like I do. Hey, what's that?
The fight's begun.
Oh, there's blows being struck. Sullivan the lads, fighting among themselves. I look you now, lad. Look you now, there's the Union Jack. Your friends has got safe ashore to the fortress was made by Flint years ago.
I've got to go. Please, you've got to hurry.
You say Ben Gunn will be waiting here for a word with your Squire. He's to come alone. You say Ben Gunn has reasons of his own.
Yes, sir. And now may I go, sir?
Precious sight more, mind you, and reasons of his own. And a nip now and then to keep the yarn spinning. A nip. All right. Well, lad, I reckon you can go. And a nip.
See anything, Redruth?
No. Nothing, only in my mind's eye I see pirates. Millions of them swarming about a cutting and hacking.
Ahoy, the blockhouse!
It's for himself. See him with a flag of truce.
What do you want?
Captain Silver, sir, to come aboard and make terms.
Captain Silver, is it? There's easy promotion for a scurvy sea cook. Stay where you are, Silver, and say your piece.
Here it is, then. These lads are here with me, and we mean to have that treasure. So, if you gentlemen will kindly hand over old Flint's chart, I give you me affidavit to set you safe ashore somewhere.
Is that all?
Every last word, by thunder. We have you surrounded, we have the ship safe and sound, and we mean to keep her. So if you'll hand over that chart, otherwise we'll come and get it. And them as dies will be the lucky ones.
I'll give you 30 seconds to get out of range, or truce or no truce, we'll open fire.
Squire, please go alone and unarmed to the high rock by the beach to meet Ben Gunn, one of Flint's old crew.
Jim. No, don't call him. Don't let Silver know he's not here with us.
What is he doing? Jim!
Jim! There he goes. He's running straight for the beach.
And where might you have come from?
From the island. I swam out to capture the ship.
Oh, did you now? And you...
The ship's mine now, Mr. Black Dog. And if you'll take notice, I cut the anchor cable and we're underway. God save the king. And here's an end to Captain Silver. Now, if you'll be good enough to help me get up sail, we'll take the ship around to the other side of the island.
Why, to be sure, lad. To be sure. I'll help you, sailor. Straight up to execution, Doc, I will.
Stay where you are, Black Dog.
I'd have had you then, only I didn't have no luck.
Stay back.
That gun ain't loaded, sir.
Well, this one is. And I'll use it, too, if I have to. Me, Squire. Jim Hawkins. Pieces away. Pieces away. Pieces away. They're my friends. Did we kill a squire? A doctor? Captain?
Well, if it isn't young Jim Hawkins who dropped in like shiver me timbers, well, I takes that friendly. See, mates, there's a new recruit come to join up with his old shipmates, haven't you?
No. And I have a right to know what's what, and why you're here, and where my friends are.
What's what, eh? He'd be a lucky one as knowed that.
Easy, Tom. Well, I'll tell you this much. Yesterday at Dog Watch, Dr. Livesey comes out under a flag of truce, and he says, Captain Silver, you're sold out, done for. The ship's gone. Well, me and me mates looked, and be thunder, the ship was gone. I never see a pack of fools look sicker. So Dr. Livesey says let's bargain. So we made a bargain, him and me.
So he's alive anyway.
Yeah, and now you're our prisoner. And if you please, Mr. Hawkins, let's hear what you have to say.
I'm going to tell you a thing or two. Your whole blooming business is ruined. If you want to know why, me. First off, I was in the apple barrel, the night we sighted land. And I heard you. And I told every word you said.
Hear that. Hear the lad.
And for the ship, it was I cut her cable. And it was I brought it to a spot where you'll never find her nor see her more. Not one of you. And now kill me if you're going to. If I have to die, I'll be obliged if you'll let the doctor know the way I took it.
I'll bear it in mind.
Lad's condemned himself good and proper. Well, here goes. I'll cut his bloomin' heart out.
Ah, easy, Tom, easy does it. Take a cutlass, Tom. Take a cutlass, him and dares. And I'll examine his insides, crutch and all, before I finish this here pipe.
Silver, this crew's got rights, same as any other crew. You're captain to the present, but we demand our rights to step aside for a forecastle council, according to the rules. Are you with me, men?
Aye! Jim, you're in half a plank of death. And what's a long sight worse? Torture. But I'll stand by you, Jim. I'll save your life, so be it I can. But tit for tat, mind. If we ever get out of this, you save Long John from swinging.
What I can do, I will do.
It's a bargain. You speak up, Plucky, and we'll be all right. I know you've got that ship safe and sound. Now you've got it, I don't know. There have been strange goings-on this trip, Jim. But I'm on your side and with the Squire from now out. And I'm asking no questions. But why the doctor ever gave me this charge, I don't know. He did, Jim. Now, you stick up, Plucky, and let them all come. I've still got a shot in my locker. Step up, miss, step up. I won't eat you. I know the rules, I do. Give it to me. The black spot, eh? I thought so. What? Whatever fool cut this out of a Bible?
Stall that talk, Silver. First, you made a hash of this here voyage. Second, this lad here. Do we slit his throat or don't we? Third, you let the enemy out of this here trap for nothing. We'll all swing and sun dry for your bungling.
Oh, well, now, I'll deal with your points one by one. First, it was I that hashed up this here cruise, was it? Who was it wanted to wait and wait? And if we'd have done that, we'd have been safe on the ship now, waiting for the Squire to bring us the treasure. And who was it that wanted to do me in as captain on the first day here and give the sign for this here dance to begin? Why, nobody but Black Dog and you, Tom Morgan. And as for this boy here, well, ain't he a hostage? Maybe you don't know there's a rescue ship coming, and who'll want a hostage in the case of that? And as for number 3, why are we here? Because I made a bargain, that's why. There, look at that. You lost the ship, and I found the treasure.
Wait the chart, sure enough. It's old Flint's name and right. Silver, barbecue for Captain.
Long John, say aye.
Ah, barbecue. I spoke out of turn.
Maybe you like a curiosity, Jim. It ain't much good now. Only Tom's spoiled his credit and spoiled his Bible.
It'll do to kiss the book on, won't it, Jack?
A Bible with a bit cut out. It ain't no more binding than a ballad book.
Revelations chapter 10. Without her dogs and murderers.
By a quarter east, Jack.
Ah, it's close now. It's child's play.
Someone been here. Someone been here.
Oh.
Somebody's been here first.
Take this, Jim, and stand by for trouble.
Fresh dug earth. There's somebody been here before. What was that?
It's Flint, by thunder.
That fixes it. Them were Flint's last words. His last words alive. Oh, forgive us our trespasses.
I want to get out of this. I want to get out. That's what comes from cutting up a Bible.
700,000 pounds, another few feet more.
Don't you cross the spirit, Jack.
Spirit? Maybe. But there was an echo. The holy powers, Ben Gunn.
Aye, Ben Gunn it were. I know that cackle.
Left him here to die, didn't we?
We're down to the sailing old ship. How does it go, Charles?
Here you are, you men.
So it's you, Ben, to think of you getting in front of me to the goal.
I'm Ben Gunn, I am, and I found it and I hid it. And we've got 700,000 pounds safe on board we have. How do, Mr. Silver? Pretty well, thank you, says you.
Greetings to you, sir.
John Silver, you are a prodigious villain. A monstrous cutthroat. I'm told that I must ask the court to have mercy on you. Very well. But I hope that the court does its duty.
Thank you kindly, sir.
A promise is a promise. But I hope to see you hanged. Out of my way, sir.
Hawkins, out of that.
Treasure's all aboard, sir, and accounted for. 59 cases of gold coin, 400 silver.
Person, pipe all hands.
Aye, aye, sir. All hands!
You're a good lad. You've saved our lives, the ship, and the treasure. But I don't think you and me will be going to sea together again. You're too much of the born favorite for me. Off we to the cook and get some work.
Aye, aye, sir.
Anchors away, sir!
Up royals, up topsails, heave away lively there.
Lively indeed, sir. Tip us a stave, Lord John.
Hawkins, sir, reporting for duty in the galley. Shall I peel potatoes, sir?
Oh, sing, Blaster, sing. 15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum. Drink and the devil have done for the rest. Yo-ho-ho.
Wants to show you how to furnish your dream house.
Well, let's start with this beautiful table made by the Grand Rapids Chair and Bookcase Company. The top surface is a lovely soft yellow, and it's made of Westinghouse micarta, the famous plastic surface. If you've dreamed of a house with furniture that's smart and easy to take care of, you're going to want that furniture topped with micarta because it's beautiful and it's so practical. Look, you could even spill hot coffee on it, like that. Then, just wipe it up and watch. There's no trace of a stain at all. Or suppose that you happen to drop a burning cigarette onto your table, like that. Watch. See? There's no burn at all. Did you ever see anything so amazing? Micarta comes in such beautiful colors and patterns, too, like the new Mardi Gras, for example, and many, many others. No wonder that the smartest decorators are using micarta for furniture in modern homes. Remember, it's spelled M-I-C-A-R-T-A. Insist on furniture topped with micarta. And for home projects, get micarta at your lumber dealer. See it, and you'll fall in love with it. And remember, you can be sure if it's Westinghouse.